to RouLet's Talk. As you know, we got 18 topics on the board.
18, yes.
Random that we threw up there. This week we have a special guest, Mr. Roy. He's going to participate in these events and see what we talk about tonight.
I tell you, we've been getting a lot of special guests lately.
A lot of special
guests. Out of respect.
We'll let him spin the wheel tonight, and we'll see what we got to talk about. I'll have to make sure Josh is good for that one.
It's definitely not going to be at this time. The zoo?
Good.
Oh, that's appropriate for you.
Yes, the zoo is a good topic for us to talk about.
Well,
as you know, we'll put 5 minutes on the clock.
This is probably going to go way past the 5 minutes, but this should be fun.
All right, 5 minutes. Let's see what we got.
All right, Mr. Roy.
Well, seeming that we're talking about zoos, I would think that that's where animals live.
That's correct.
Caged animals, though.
Caged
animals, yes.
Do you think it's right how they do zoos with the caged animals and stuff, or do you think that it's...
Well, as long as the animals are in the cage or being taken care of properly, I'd say yes.
True, yeah.
I think that mainly falls on like if they're taking care of them.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some zoos that probably aren't, but...
Some of the viewers here probably remember a couple years ago that the Hershey Zoo, which is Zoo America, they lost some animals because of a flood, so they wasn't taken care of, and they wasn't caged.
That's a good point. The buffaloes and
they
stuff,
are free
wasn't it?
roaming. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of those are free roaming.
Yeah.
And then we have a zoo right over there in Fairfield.
Oh.
We used to take kids over there on the church
I honestly
bus.
don't remember what that one's called. That's bad. I know which one you're talking about because it's like a good...
It was the Gettysburg Game Park, but now they
Is that
changed
still
it.
open?
Yes.
Is it?
But it's an exotic animal refuge place now.
And anybody can come and check out the animals?
Yep. My brother, Randy, back in around 1972, actually won an animal from the game park there when it was Gettysburg Zoo.
You got to take it home?
Yes, he did.
Well, I mean, that's what winning means. I mean,
It was like
Just
a
to
goat.
win an animal,
It was
though.
a goat. Yeah.
times have changed.
You're
You're not winning an
times have
animal from a
changed.
zoo
Can you imagine
now.
any nowadays doing that? You win a goat.
You win a
What's supposed to do
goat.
with
You
this?
win a goat.
We got the Catoctin Zoo, which is within driving distance of our area.
Yep. Favorite zoo you've ever been to?
I like the Washington Zoo.
Yeah. Over that drive-through zoo that we've been to before?
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about the safari.
It's a good zoo, too.
Yeah, I guess we're going to go with the safari now because that's in Virginia, and you drive through and the animals actually stick their head in your vehicle. I know.
It's like 3-hour drive, I'd
Yeah,
say.
that's
give or
still
take.
like not
It's
too
not
bad.
Yeah.
I
But don't take a
don't know.
car that you fancy because your car is going to get wrecked.
Well,
like
yeah,
it was
I mean,
bad.
they probably jump all over it, too.
Well, when like the ostrich reached his head and was pecking the food out of the bowls.
Oh, and the camel. Don't forget the camel.
And there was just food
I
everywhere.
never trust a camel.
Don't trust
Yeah.
them camels.
Actually, there's another zoo right beside the zoo.
You can actually go through and see other animals.
2 zoos there.
I thought they were all the same.
No,
Because
there's
Natural
there's
Bridge
a
is right off
safari
of
and then there's-
81, isn't it?
Yeah, it's right off 81.
Oh,
Well, it's actually 11 because that's how the Natural Bridge goes right
yeah,
over.
yeah. Which,
But 81's there, too.
shout out to Natural Bridge. That's a fun place to go to.
That way, if you're watching this and you want to say, where's that zoo, you can say Natural Bridge.
Then you got 2 things in one. You got the zoo and the bridge.
Bam.
Bam.
And there's
The Toy
walking
Museum
tour.
was there by the Natural Bridge.
Nice little restaurant there. You can eat lunch out beforehand.
George Washington signed his name on that one rock.
Did he?
Yeah, that's one of the things they mentioned tour.
I've never been to the Pittsburgh Zoo, but
Yes. They have penguins, which is really cool. Favorite animal.
I feel like every zoo that I've gone to has had penguins now. Like, I've been to the Indianapolis one, and that had penguins. I don't know if the Cleveland one did, but I think they did. That might have been...
I was actually at the Australian Zoo, and they had penguins.
So there you go.
And then we were in.
I never thought about a zoo in another country. That's
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was in Australia, and
Because they probably have
Ken's
some
watching
animals.
this-
They probably have some animals that we're like used to all the time. Like, oh yeah, there's that, and it's probably like, oh man, that's.
Well, you know, the whole time that I was in Australia, we ran around everywhere looking for kangaroos because that's what you look for in Australia. And this is out in the open. I come back to safari, and what do they have?
Kangaroos.
Kangaroos here in America.
Yeah.
I actually saw kangaroos at the Cleveland Zoo.
See,
They had kangaroos there.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are against the whole idea of zoos and how animals are caged in, but in some cases I think they're better taken care of than what they would be in the wild.
But think about it. You work at a zoo. I mean, your place, you're caged in an office. You can't go anywhere. You have to work all day.
They don't feed me, though.
They don't feed you. Aren't you caged up all day and go to work?
Well, they don't feed me either.
People don't
pay me,
So
though, but
these animals get fed. They use the restroom facilities, and someone else has to clean it up. They cut a good life.
Unless a kid jumps into your exhibit.
That's happened several
you're
times.
opening that wound back up. I don't know if the internet's right for that.
Hashtag harem beef.
Yeah, I don't think kids should jump into the lion's cage. That's one thing I have to agree
There
with.
we go. If that's something you take away from this, kids should not jump into the lion cage.
Don't do it. I don't recommend it.
I actually really did like the Cleveland one that we went to recently.
Yeah.
That was actually a really nice one. It was, and I think they also had a safari type of thing as well. Like they actually had like a giraffe petting area.
Oh, wow.
But Cleveland
Yeah.
was a very nice zoo. Again, I don't know if they had penguins, but
Good selection of animals.
So, like-
great selection.
So,
of
like,
animals.
if you were suggesting a bus trip from this area, we'd all jump on the bus to go to Cleveland Zoo?
Well, and also because Cleveland's not on. I actually like Cleveland. Not to mention you got the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right on the lake.
Oh,
Yeah, probably not too far from Canada if you're into that.
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Make sure you comment below with any suggestions. We had comments turned off, so we'll have to work on that.
yeah. I don't know why that.
Yeah, YouTube
Stupid
must have did
YouTube.
it. Subscribe
Also-
if you haven't.
Also, new shirts.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, here's the thing. He sadly doesn't have one, but you can have one if you want.
Yep.
Like we'll start selling this merch.
Oh yeah.
Comment below if he gets a shirt.
Yeah, let us know. We'll think
Yeah,
about
and
it.
if so,
But again, subscribe, like, comment.
share, get a shirt.
Embed.
Embed.
Thanks, Mr. Roy, for coming on.
Yes.
Thanks for inviting me in and giving me a free cup of coffee.
Yep. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, this week.
Yeah.